raised a lot of children.
Yeah.
My mother raised 47 children.
What?
And right now I don't even know how many I raised.
Hey guys, well, let's see here again from My-Island-Jamaica.com. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In a few, we'll be celebrating our national heroes, the lady and gentlemen who sacrificed their lives to give us the freedom and opportunities that we enjoy today. But there are many among us in our communities that are making a difference, a significant difference in the lives of the people around them. And I have one such lady, retired principal of Pisgah All-Age School in St. Elizabeth. A lady who has contributed much to her school, her church, and her community. I have the esteemed privilege of speaking with her today to hear about her contribution to her community, to her country. Stay tuned. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel though, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification. I do a lot of videos capturing these, the real people, the real Jamaica, and I don't want you to miss any of that. So hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification. That way you stay updated on all my latest videos. Let's talk to Miss Powell. Mrs. Rose Powell, how you do?
I am good, you know.
Good. It's a pleasure, it's an honor meeting you.
Yes.
I've heard a lot about you.
Yes.
The community speaks highly of you.
Wow.
And so I have the privilege of speaking with you today. My viewers are watching and are excited as well to learn, to get to know you.
Yes.
And so we're going to have a little chit chat to get to know who you are and you know how you would have contributed to your community.
Okay.
Truly an unsung hero. So tell me a little about Miss Powell, Mrs. Powell.
Well, Mrs. Powell, I was born at Mount Olivet, just over those hills there. And I was schooled down by that school, at Springfield All-Age School. And I worship at this Springfield Moravian Church. I became a teacher like at the age of 22, and I worked for 38 years. Well, in all it's 42 because I did 4 years voluntary service. Yes.
Okay.
And I taught down at Springfield School there for 5 years, and then I went off to college, that's Sam Sharp Teachers College. And after that, I came back after internship. I went to Clapham.
Clapham?
Yes, Clapham All-Age School, where I taught for a few years, maybe over 20 years or something like that.
Where's Clapham?
Clapham is in Brighton. The school is Clapham, but the district, the community is Brighton.
In St. Elizabeth here?
Yes, right nearby here because I'm living at Brighton now.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. So salute all the Clapham farm past students, guys.
Hi, hi students who went to Clapham and know Miss Rose,
Yes.
Auntie, Miss Robbins.
Right.
It's the same one who is Mrs. Powell.
Wonderful,
now.
wonderful.
All right, I love you all.
I know, they'll be shouting out to you as well, Mrs. Powell. All right, wonderful. So you say you went to Clapham and then?
And then I went to Pisgah as principal. Yes, I stayed there from 2007 until 2013 and retired after that.
Retired.
Yes.
You're also involved in church and community. But before we touch church and community, I want to go back to school first.
Yes.
And ask you, what do you, I mean, guys, I've a lot of, you know, I'm just hearing good things about Mrs. Powell, but I want to hear from her. What would you say is your biggest contribution to the school? Biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement, I can't even pinpoint one right now. But my style of teaching, my style of delivery, I know for sure, and from feedbacks that I get from children, I know that it was effective.
Yeah.
I allow children to discover for themselves most of the times, because that was the way that I learned too.
Yeah.
And demonstration. You have to go into this thing and you have to demonstrate for children to learn.
Very practical.
Yes, very practical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anybody, any students from your school who stand out, who would have gone on to greater things?
Oh yes, my lawyer. My lawyer right now is one of my students who I taught essay writing.
Okay, so let me hear some of them. Who you can recall now?
Yes, my God.
It's a lot of them.
There are so many, you know, you forget the names.
And I don't want you to get in any trouble because everybody gonna say,
That's
teacher, you don't remember me, but
yeah,
I want to, just a few. Do you have any pastors, any doctors, any teachers, any lawyers, any community servants, any policemen, any soldiers, anybody in any field at all who would have gone on in business, entrepreneurship?
I know, but you know, over the years you tend to forget. Yes, man.
Okay.
You know, you tend to forget, but it's a lot of children, 38 years.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yes, it's a lot. But Donald Gittins, as my student, who is a lawyer now, one of the best lawyers in Jamaica.
And is your lawyer as well?
He is my lawyer.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Donald Gittins.
But I don't use him very often because I don't get in trouble with people, and people don't get in trouble with me.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Wonderful. You are involved in church too?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So tell me a little about that.
Even now, since morning here, I was at an officers' meeting making plans for the future, and you know, COVID, so we have to make different plans and so forth.
Yeah.
But I am a choir member.
You can sing.
I sing every tune.
What you say? No, man, but you know what that means now. You know, you know what that means. You have to say something now. One chorus quickly, Mrs. Powell. One night. We want to hear your voice.
A verse of a song.
Yes.
Amazing grace will always be my song of praise.
All right, don't give them no more. Wonderful.
Oh yes.
That's lovely. Lovely voice.
Thank you.
What do you call that type of singing? Is it tenor?
This is more tenor, you know, but I sing soprano and I sing alto and all different kinds. Yes, I just bring melody to singing.
Lovely. And I hear a little bit of lisp there. That make me feel special because I have lisp tongue too, you know. Guys, did you notice I have lisp tongue?
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of lisp, which is beautiful, right?
Really?
No, that's good. That's good. Well, it enhances.
It gives trouble sometimes.
No, man, it's perfect.
Oh,
it makes you unique. It makes you different.
It's true, man, but sometimes, you know, you're in certain situation where somebody will say, oh, that's a lisp. And then you get conscious of it. And then it's as if you start to lisp even more.
Oh, no. I love it. I love it, actually.
Everybody loves it.
I love it.
Except me.
No, man. Come on. Well, lovely singing. But so church here, so you sing at church and you're on the board of elders board as well. Wonderful. And of course, it's a Moravian church.
Yes.
Which is also my church, guys.
Wow.
Salute the Moravian church in Jamaica and around the world. Yes. Yeah, man. So you're involved in church, and you would have done a lot in church as well.
Yes,
in different capacity.
And I'm adult Sunday school teacher, and it was going on good. But you know, the COVID thing.
Yes.
But we are planning to get back on stream with adult Sunday school and for the young people too.
Okay.
Because they are missing out a lot.
I can imagine. Now, the community. So let's talk about community.
Yes.
What role do you play now? You would have been playing role all the way up, even while you're doing at school, even while you're at church, you're in community. What are you playing a role now still in community?
Well, yes, you know, back in Brighton, the club that was there, but because of COVID and we couldn't get to meet, then that is, I wouldn't say down.
Yeah.
It's just put on hold for the time being.
Okay.
And then...
What was your role there though?
Well, I was just a member.
Okay.
Because although I am retired, but I am very occupied.
Yeah.
I have a sister
who
is a double amputee. and so I have to be with her most of the times.
Mm-hmm.
And in my old age, I got married like about 11 years ago.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
then, yes, thank you.
You're a nice, you're obviously, guys, you see her, she's very vivacious and bubbly. You realize, warm, wonderful personality. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were saying, sorry, I cut you on that.
Yes, so he, you know, at our age, he lives in Santa Cruz, I live in Brighton, but there are times when, you know, I have to be in Santa Cruz and he has to be in Brighton. And then I have to be alone sometime and he has to be alone sometime. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say it has a toll on me because I understand it. I grow to just appreciate and just move on.
Yeah, so you have a lot on your plate still, even
a
though
whole
you're retired.
lot, yes.
Yeah.
And then we have the church groups, other church groups, you know. Yes, down the Zion Church. Yes. And
okay. I like to learn. I'm not sure if you're much older than I, but I like to learn from who I call elders.
Yes.
And I'm gonna ask you, is there any what words of wisdom would you share from your experience over the years in community, in school, in church, family, perhaps, you know, is there anything any words of wisdom you would like to share? I mean, to younger persons perhaps. I mean, is there anything you'd like to tell us to, you know, for better life, for peace, for happiness, you know, whatever?
Okay. I would tell persons that they are to be humble in whatever way they can. Just be humble and not go for that hype thing. There are times when you hype me, because some persons might say I hype, you know, because I am a person like this who is always on the move.
Yes.
I
very
walk
bubbly.
fast, I run fast, I drive fast, and I do all
you
of those
drive
things.
fast?
Yes, people say
people say that.
People
all right,
say
I like
so.
that. Okay.
Yes, but you know, be loving. Be kind. And be patient. I wonder if I am repeating the fruits of the Spirit.
Oh, probably.
Yes, as a Christian.
Yes,
I'm repeating. Yes, and be trustworthy. People must be able to trust you. And you see, punctuality. Be on time with everything. Yes, be on time so that people will trust you with time, because they say that time is money, and it's really true.
All of those things that you mentioned is something that I think for real all of us need to aspire. If we're not already doing it, definitely aspire. Kindness, patience, so you say the fruits of the Spirit, and also punctuality.
You better believe it.
I've seen it just feel different when you're early. That's true. On time, you know, you're less anxious, and you just seem to do better in whatever you do.
Yes, and most importantly, godliness. We have to have some form of godliness.
You know.
Yeah, I believe in that.
I have a well, as officially I want to say, you know, we'll never have the time to go through everything that you would have done. Overall, what would you say is your biggest contribution to Jamaica?
Oh, well, from school to church and then community and Jamaica. Whatever I did at school, it spills over to the community and to Jamaica, because I never just go into school and just teach reading, writing, arithmetic. I went there and I taught children how to sew, even when we were not doing sewing anymore. I taught children how to do the practical things, those skills that you need outside when you are not in school anymore. I even teach them to pluck chicken, to bake bammies, to bake other things, to cook. Especially when I was at Pisgah. The pineapple is around there, and we would make a lot of things out of pineapple, and would when we don't make, I would encourage them to do things with pineapple, man, so that you know you can use up this lovely thing that God provides for us. So whatever I did at school and whatever I did at church and still doing, it spills over to Jamaica.
So you're in your own little corner.
Out there.
Indeed, in your own little corner, you're making your contribution.
A whole lot.
We call you unsung hero.
Yes,
I want to ask, how, you're still young, I believe, and I know, I hear you keep saying you're retired, but I still see a lot of youth in you.
Really? You want to know my age?
I
am nearer to 70 than 69.
Really?
Yes.
Guys, you would never believe that. Look at her.
Really?
You would never believe that. Look at this lady.
Just keep laughing, man.
Yes, yes.
You even laugh about some serious things, you know.
Yes, yes.
And then get back serious and do what you have to do.
It's healthy.
Yes.
Good for your blood pressure.
Good for your blood pressure. It will keep it normal as it is right now.
How would you like to be remembered? If and when, well, when that time comes, because we all passing through. As
yes,
a friend of mine would
surely.
Say, oh, Paul, I acknowledge you, my brother. He would say, you know, we all pass through, you know, man.
Yes,
we all pass through. And we all want to leave a mark. How would you like to be remembered, Mrs. Rose Powell?
Yes.
How would you like to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as that person who is always kind to people, doing good to people. If I can go back, even children, when they came to school, and you know that some of them cannot afford more than one uniform, and I would go home. I have uniform material at home, and I would make uniform and bring back to school. And when they come with the, you know, the kind of rags one, I just say, come here. And without even asking parents, and just put on nice brand new uniform.
Wonderful.
And then if I see a child at school and I see where as a child, you know, maybe he's not being fed up to a level, I take that child home.
Yeah.
And
really?
Yes, man. I raised a lot of children. My mother raised 47 children.
What?
And right now, I don't even know how many I raised. Right now, if you go into the church, you see a little girl lying down on the
I saw her.
bench.
I
Yes.
saw her. This is the Springfield Moravian Church, guys. That's where we are now. Another historic monument here in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. Yeah, so sorry. So you said that young lady there that was lying on the bench.
Yes, she came with her grandmother to my home.
Yeah,
and she has not returned.
So you don't know how many children you would have?
A lot, because I just see them and just
Embrace
take them. And then I have a daughter now who is just like me, because this thing comes from my mother.
Yes.
Where you just see people and you just sorry for people and you just carry people home.
Wow.
Yes. And even now, even adults.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We don't do that anymore. Do we do that anymore? People do that? We still do that?
I did. A fellow came crying on the phone, as a matter of fact. Say, Auntie, I don't have anywhere to sleep tonight, you know. And they say I'm not to sleep back in their house and whatever it is. And we say, all right, you know what you do? All the way up, God pity man. Come. And he was there for months.
Really?
Yes. And I did not know him. It's one Sunday he came up here and I saw him for the first time. And the Monday night he was in my house sleeping.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is heroic.
Not
everybody would do that, you know, man. I applaud you again. Mrs. Rose Brown, I congratulate you first for your service and applaud you and recognize you. If nobody else recognizes you, I am recognizing you in my little space here. And I know, guys, all of you watching, I want you to send a shout out to Mrs. Rose Powell. She may not be Sam Sharp, she may not be Nanny of the Maroons, but she has done and continues to play her part in developing Jamaica land we love. If there's anybody who, I don't know, but if there's anybody who would love to reach out to you, is it okay, for whatever reason, I don't know if they would want to shout out, or if they want to, whatever, say something to you, Is it okay for me to share your contact, or should I leave it?
Yes, okay. Share it all over the place.
All right, guys. So her contact information is in the description. So check the description for her contact information. If for any reason you want, you want to perhaps send a little recognition token for her too. I just want to say hi. If you're a past student of hers, if you went to church with her, if you're a part of a community, the community organization, and you want to big her up, yeah, do that as well. You know, there's a question I ask all my interviewees, Mrs. Rose Powell, and the question is, and I'm gonna ask you the question. The question is, in your mind, what makes Jamaica special?
The way how we treat people. Number one, we treat people nice. We treat people as if people are the real human being that we know about. And what makes Jamaica nice again? The whole luscious vegetation that we have, the sunshine, the friendliness. People are friendly in Jamaica, you know.
Even with what is happening around, you're still a lot of friendliness.
Yes, man, people still friendly because we were born like that. Jamaica, it is in Jamaicans to be friendly and loving and kind and everything like that.
That's yes. Wonderful. Any final words you want to share? I mean, thousands of people will be watching this. Is there any final words you want to leave with my viewers? We have people from Jamaica here, and I have visitors. Guys, some of you I know you are in the US, you're in the UK, you're in Canada, all over the world. So what final word, if anything, you want to leave with my
no. It's a lot of words. But what I want people to start doing is to recognize God in their lives. Yes, just hail up a praise each morning when we wake up, because we need to give Him praises because He's still in control, you know. Yes, God is still in control. So I would want everybody to
around the world.
To just spread this pandemic of praise over the world.
Pandemic of praise.
Yes. And things would be better. Let us trust in God.
Wonderful.
He will do it for us.
Wonderful.
Praise
all right.
God.
Thank you so much. Salute you again, Mrs. Rose Powell. Guys, Mrs. Rose Powell again. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I implore you, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification. I do a lot capturing, showcasing, recognizing people like these persons, you know, and I don't want you to miss any of that. So hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification. That way you stay updated on all my latest videos. Salute! This is Rose Powell. Blessings.